What's up, you guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda Marie. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. If you're already a part of the Amanda Marie family, then welcome back. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another video with me. I really do appreciate you guys. If you're into fragrances like I am, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and become a part of the Mandy. I was about to say Mandy Glam. Those of you that have been watching my videos ever since like day one, y'all know I started off as Mandy Glam, but then I changed my channel name to Amanda Marie. So sometimes when I'm doing my intro, I might accidentally say Mandy Glam because, you know, it's still kind of like in me. But yeah, I'm officially Amanda Marie, okay? Amanda is my first name and Marie is my middle name, just in case you're wondering. Anyway, let's get into some really bomb ass fragrances that I've found on Amazon. I did a TikTok last week and I showed some fragrances that I bought off Amazon, and a lot of you guys had questions. You was like, I don't trust Amazon, and how much it was, what it smelled like, all kinds of questions. So we're gonna get into that, and yeah, hopefully, now knock on wood, I haven't had any problems as of yet with my fragrances that I have bought off Amazon. But anyway, we're gonna get into that. But first, Annie need to talk to y'all, okay? I got a message in my spirit, in my heart, and I need to get it out. So Annie finna talk to y'all real quick, okay? Now, I had someone leave me a message, or a comment, I should say, a comment on one of my videos. And I think a lot of people get constructive criticism mixed up with destructive criticism, and let me elaborate on that a little bit, okay? Because a lot of people get in the comments and you think you're helping me, but you're actually hurting me, okay? So she said something in the effect of, you look crazy, or you look like you don't know what you're talking about when you don't know that a certain fragrance comes from yada yada yada. And so my response was, no, I don't. And the reason why I said no, I don't, is because if you would have listened to what I said in the video when I stated that this particular fragrance, or this particular company, has two different types of fragrance lines. They have the standard line that you can find at Macy's, and then they have a more upscale line that you can find at places like Saks or Nordstrom's, okay? Listen, that's what I'm saying. He or she didn't listen when I said that. My message to y'all is, I don't mind you guys commenting and correcting me when I'm wrong, because the truth of it is, I wasn't born knowing all things about fragrances. And the truth of it is also is that I've only been discussing fragrances for 2 years now. It'll be 2 years in October, I think, something like that. So again, I'm not all knowing when it comes to fragrances. I'm still learning about notes. I'm still learning about all different kind of things. Okay. Keep that in mind when you decide that you're gonna go in my comments and you're gonna correct me. A lot of times it's not even what you say to me, it's how you say it to me, okay? And then you wonder, well, why she get upset, or why he said this, and I was only trying to help. It's not the message, baby. It's how you presented the message to me. Your delivery was off, okay? Your delivery was jacked up. Because I'm never gonna jump on anybody's page or anybody's channel in the comments and say, oh, you XYZ, XYZ. I'm not about that. I'm about building people up, you know, making people, you know, feel good. That's what I'm about. Because whether you guys believe it or not, it is difficult to come on here and talk about something so subjective as a fragrance, because it's really hard to convey how a fragrance smells to you via video, you know, because fragrances are supposed to be smelled, right? So, you know, just keep that in mind. You know, I had to get on my little soapbox for a minute because some of my babies, y'all get out of pocket, y'all get out of line, and Auntie got the Auntie gotta reel y'all back in, okay? So keep that in mind. You can apply that to anybody, any situation in your life. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Okay. Be nice. Say it nice. All right, I'm done. Auntie is done. Let's get into the video. Let's talk about some fragrances, okay? Let's talk about something a little bit more lighter. I have several fragrances here that I purchased off Amazon. Now, I know Amazon can be kind of sketchy, and I'm gonna give you guys some tips on that. Let's talk about my scent of the day first. So my scent of the day is Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. Now, I'm not ready to commit to a full-size bottle of the Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. I wanted to get a nice decant. I want to play with it because back in the day, and I could tell my palette for fragrances is starting to change, because when I first smelled this fragrance, I felt like it did something weird on my skin during the dry down. I don't know, but now I feel differently about the fragrance, and the reason for that is because I have the alt version of the Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. I think there's a Smash, Cherry Smash number 12 from Alt. I bought that and I wore it and I was like, oh my God, I love it. So I really wanted to compare it to Tom Ford's Lost Cherry and see what the difference is. And actually they smell the same. To be honest with you guys, I feel like the Alt is a little bit louder. So I'm going to mention two fragrances that I've talked about quite a bit on my channel already that I bought from Amazon. Tip number one, when you're buying fragrances from, when you're buying anything off Amazon, go read the comments, you guys. I mean, the comment section is so helpful. I can't even tell y'all. It's gonna let you know if the fragrance is a fake, if it smells nice or pleasant, because people are pretty honest when they're doing reviews. And so they'll let you know. And if I personally see too many comments where they're saying that the fragrance is fake or anything like that, I don't buy it. Let's get into this first fragrance that I've actually talked to you guys about before. And I bought this fragrance off of Amazon. This is from the house of Al Haraman, and this is Laventure Femme. This is a dupe for Creative Ventus Her. And I love it. I have a little decant of the Creative Ventus Her. Oh my God, this is the sexiest smell ever. It can kind of be a little bit strong in the opening, but it dries down immediately. It's long lasting. It's just a beautiful scent. This is kind of like a citrusy scent. In the top you get pineapple, blackcurrant, wild berries, bergamot. And in the middle you get cedar, freesia, rose. In the base you get musk, amber, sandalwood, and vanilla. You guys, this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Sexy as, oh my God, sexy as all out. I was about to say something bad, but you know, I can't be cussing on YouTube. But this is amazing, okay? If you are interested in getting Creative Ventus Her, but you don't want to drop that, I think for a full-size bottle, it's $405. You don't want to drop $405 for Creative Ventus Her. I would highly recommend Laventure by Al Haraman. I bought it on Amazon, and all of the fragrance that I'm going to mention here were anywhere between 50 and 60. I honestly, I know I didn't spend one fragrance. I spent a little bit over 60, and I'll show you guys that, but all of them were in that range, okay, between 50 and $60, okay? But this is amazing. I mentioned this fragrance in a recent haul. This is Casablanca by Swiss Arabian. This is a beautiful, sweet, gourmand, white floral fragrance, okay? It is, oh my God, it's so good. I actually wore this yesterday, and guys, when I tell you the longevity on this fragrance is amazing, it is, oh man, it's so good. I showered and everything. I was out in the sun. I was putting up all kinds of stuff. I was working yesterday, you hear me? I was literally doing a lot of stuff around the house. I ran errands, so I was out in the sun. I was sweating. I came home, it was probably like about 3 o'clock or something like that, maybe like, yeah, somewhere between 3 and 5, I had to take a shower. I took a shower and I got out and I could still smell this on my skin. It wasn't as loud as it was before I showered, but I can still smell it. You know what I'm saying? In the top, you get apple, you get grapes, you get woody notes, you get iris, patchouli. In the base, you get caramel, suede, amber, musk, and balsam. The first word that comes to my mind is pretty, okay? I know that's really like a generic way to describe a fragrance, is pretty, you know, but feminine comes to my mind, sweet, gourmand, fresh, okay? It's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It has a very brightness to it, a sparkling type of vibe to it. I'm trying to think if it reminds me of anything I have in my collection already, which no, it doesn't. For my fragrances to be very unisex, this is something that I'm learning a lot about myself, is I prefer unisex fragrances. But this does have a little tiny hint of something woodsy in it, which kind of gives me a unisex type of smell, okay? But I love this fragrance. Now, I heard that the other one was good too, Florence by Swiss Arabia. If you have that one, comment down below. Let me know. I have it in my cart right now, and I'm trying to decide when I'm gonna get it, but I love this fragrance. You guys asked me about this one. This is Cocoa Musk. This is by All Rehab. If you are someone that's into gourmand fragrances, you really will enjoy this. Okay, in the top you get milk chocolate, you get vanilla, white musk, cinnamon, sandalwood, spicy notes, amber, myrrh, and rose. You guys, this is pretty. I like to layer with this one. If I have a fragrance that I feel like is very kind of dry or extremely woodsy, I like to spray this with it, because this one to me gives the fragrance a little softness to it, some sweetness, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of my fragrances are very beast mode. So I layered these two together. This is Fève Delicios from Dior, and I layered these two. It came out, listen, I was smelling like a buttercream vanilla cake, okay? Delicious. I was smelling yummy up in here, okay? Just for myself, not even for nobody, just for me, okay? So if you're looking for something very loud, you're not gonna get it from this fragrance, but again, it is really good to layer with, okay? This is Cocoa Musk by All Rehab. I've talked about this fragrance. I have two fragrances from the same house. This is Ornament from Afnan, and then I have Rare Tiffany from Afnan as well. This is beautiful. I'm gonna tell you straight up, this smells like Olympia Intense by Paco Rabanne. Oh my God, this is good. Now, I'm not gonna find the notes on Fragrantica. Look at this bottle. This bottle is crazy. Like, it's kind of obnoxious, but it's kind of cool all at the same time. But anyway, you're not gonna find the notes on Fragrantica, so you have to go to Afnan's website and you'll see the notes there. In the top, you get fruity notes, you get coconut. In the middle, you get floral, which I'm thinking is probably like a white floral, maybe jasmine, because jasmine can come off sweet to me. It could be a tiara flower. I'm not sure. It doesn't specify what the floral is, but I'm pretty sure it's something white. You also get an orange flower, could be orange blossom. In the base, you get amber, musk, and vanilla. To my nose, again, this smells like Olympia Intense by Paco Rabanne. And the crazy thing of it is, I bought both of them at the same time. I got this one off Amazon, and I got the Olympia Intense off Fragrance X. And I can't remember, oh, the Olympia came to the house first, and I loved it. This one came the next day, and I was like, oh my God, I have two of the same fragrances. It has a coconut smell. Like, you can smell the coconut, you can smell the fruit in the fragrance. It has that vanilla is so beautiful and delicious in this fragrance, you guys. but it also has a salty type of vibe, that salty ambery type of vibe that's also in the Olympia Intense I get from this fragrance as well. So they both smell the same. Unfortunately, you guys, I'm sorry, y'all gonna be mad when I tell y'all this. It's not available on Amazon anymore, but I would at least put it in your cart. Like, I've put something in my cart and they sent me an email saying that it was available or whatever, and I'm always checking my cart. Like, I got like 60 items in my cart right now, and I'm always going through making sure that they're still available for me, even though I'm not ready to buy. Like, make that make sense, okay? Anyway, this is amazing. This is beautiful. This is Ornament Parfum by Afnan, a Middle Eastern perfume house, I'm sure. Y'all, the Middle Eastern folks know how to make a fragrance. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, so this next one is Rare Tiffany by Afnan, the same company that makes Ornament. And I saw Spicy Looks mention this fragrance on Instagram, and she said it was so good. I trust her when it comes to fragrances because she knows what she's talking about. And so the first thing I did was I went to Amazon and they had it and I bought it. No regrets, no regrets. This is beautiful. Very, very, very feminine, okay? Very feminine. It's just like, oh my God, let me see if I can find some notes. I don't know why their notes are not on Fragrantica. I don't know why. I just assumed that every fragrance known to man would be on Fragrantica, but obviously not. But you can go to the Afnan website and you can view the notes. In the top, you get rose, jasmine, lang lang. In the middle, you get sandalwood, vanilla, and musk. And in the base, you get caramel, ginger, and pink pepper. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The jasmine in this is amazing. The lang lang, you get those two straight away when you first spray the fragrance. Pink pepper and the ginger kind of gives this fragrance a little kick of you know, a little hint of something spicy, but it's not over the top spicy, but it just gives the fragrance a little kick to me. So I did do a full wear of this fragrance. I slept in this fragrance. I wore it the next day. I could not get enough of this fragrance when I first got it. I will say this fragrance does dry down very soft, very musky because of the musk in it. But you guys, this is amazing. I would have to say I don't get a lot of the rose in this fragrance, which I'm happy about because I struggle when it comes to rose, and sometimes rose can come off. It could go good for me or it could go bad. This is a beautiful fragrance. I want to say I paid $35 for this one on Amazon, and I want to say I paid, oh shoot, I can't remember, probably $35 for this one as well, in that range, 30 to 40. The Casablanca, that it was like $66 or something like that. The Cocoa Musk was $11. And I have two more. Gosh, I got two more that I'm gonna talk about, okay? I think I've already actually talked about this fragrance in a haul video, but this is Cashmere by Chapad. It's apricot, okay? It smells like a sweet, yummy, baked apricot pie. I would totally agree. Maybe with some peach in it as well. But this is really, really pretty. It dries down to something kind of sweet and soft and powdery. It totally reminds me of a dessert. I swear, I think this has so many fruits in the top. I know it has apricot. I want to say peach. I want to say coconut. It's just simply gorgeous. I love this fragrance. It's something that smells yummy. You want to smell like a pie, girl. This is gonna be for you. Again, this is Cashmere by Chapad. My last fragrance, and I actually got this in the mail yesterday, and I'm so happy that it arrived. There was another fragrance that I was waiting and hoping that would have came today, which was the Jasmine Wisp. and I hope it's coming today. I don't know, I've been tracking it and I don't know, but I'm kind of disappointed because I wanted to include it in this video, but I'm gonna have to include it in the next one. So this fragrance is said to be a dupe for Inicio's Oud for Greatness. So this is Oud for Glory, okay, by Latifah. You guys, this is a beautiful oud scent. It reminds me a lot of Shaggoff Oud minus the rose, but that spicy sweetness that you get from Shaggoff is totally in this fragrance, again minus the rose. And this one in the top you get saffron, lavender, nutmeg. In the middle you get oud, patchouli. In the base you get oud and patchouli and musk. You are someone that has been trying to play around with oud fragrances and you know you really don't know what to buy, I would highly recommend this one as well. This is a beautiful oud scent, y'all. I slept in this and this morning I smelled it and it dried down. Perfect. You hear me? Perfect. I'm really surprised that I feel this way because it has lavender in it, but the lavender is not overpowering to me. You know, lavender again is one of those notes that can go either way with me, you know. So but in this one it's beautiful. I love the bottle, you guys. Let me show you the box that it comes in. You know I love a good presentation, honey. Okay. And then you open it up and it sits in a little velvet type of holder or whatever, but I thought that was very, very classy. I'm telling y'all, some of these fragrances on Amazon and some of these companies that are Middle Eastern, man, I'm telling you, when it comes to like the bottles and the presentation and then the fragrance smells good on top of that, baby, they got me, okay? They got your girl, okay? Bottle is just amazing and it's heavy. It has weight to it, y'all. And this kind of feels like you know it's glass, but it feels coated with something very soft. And I don't even see my fingerprints on it. Like I have lotion on my hand and look, you don't even see any fingerprints. Beautiful matte black bottle and it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. That's all I can say. It's a beautiful, beautiful bottle. The scent on top of that is amazing as well. Oh my God. Well worth the money. How much did I spend on this one? I spent $55 on this one. So I am saying if you are somebody that is trying to get into oud fragrances, I would highly recommend this fragrance. It is beautiful. Again, it's gonna put you in the frame of mind of fragrances like Shaggoff Oud, Lancome's Oud Bouquet, Inicio's Oud for Greatness. It's up there with those, okay? It's in that category. So if you're wondering what it smells like, it's amazing. It's beautiful. The oud in this is perfect, you guys. This is a perfect oud. It's not off-putting. It doesn't smell like animal. It's gorgeous, okay? For $55, they did an amazing job, okay? Highly, highly, highly recommend this fragrance. You guys, that is it for my Amazon fragrances. Again, my main tip for you would be to do your research on the fragrance, and also if you get it and you're not happy with it, return it. Make sure you read the return policy on the fragrance. I know some people don't accept return fragrances, probably because of the whole state of the world and what's going on, and they don't want to get stuff back. But read your comments and check the return policy on the fragrance before you purchase. Those are the biggest two tips I can give you when it comes to buying fragrances on Amazon. Tip number 3, watch some other people's videos. Follow some of these people. I will put Spicy Looks information down below in my video. Follow her and, you know, and other YouTubers when they talk about these fragrances. And, you know, we're not gonna steer y'all wrong. We're gonna tell y'all the truth. Either we're gonna like it or we're not gonna like it, period, you know. And yeah, that's what I would say. So read your comments, okay? Check your return policy. and watch some other people's videos on these particular fragrances that you want, and then decide at that point if you want to make a purchase. If you guys have any of these fragrances, please comment down below what your experience has been with these fragrances. That way other people can kind of make a decision on whether or not they're going to purchase. That would be amazing. Thank you so much, okay, for doing that. If you're into fragrances just like me, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button. I would love for you to hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, okay? Hit the thumbs up button, y'all. It lets me know that you guys are loving my content, okay? You love what I'm bringing to you, okay? So hit that thumbs up button. It's super important to me. Thank you guys again so much for watching my video. I hope that you guys are having a fabulous day, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah.